Hi, good morning. Hi, who's here? I'm gonna just shut down some stuff. Great. Hey, who's here this morning? Katya, is it you? Paulina? Maybe Monica? Well, whoever's here, welcome. Um, I have a poem. I'm gonna start with a poem um, and then we'll move a bit. And we're gonna finish right on time today. Even a moment early, because I really want to go do a pranayama practice with my teacher. Hey, Katya. So if you are able to stick around past 8, we'll finish a minute early, and then we're going to hop on Instagram. In fact, I'm going to write, I'll write it at the end, the person to follow. It's amazing. So this is a really great opportunity. Okay. Rupikar, milk and honey. Here's what I opened to today. Do you see the picture? That's just right. So I'm going to read the one with the picture, and then I'm going to read the other one. I want to remain so rooted to the ground. These tears, these hands, these feet sink in. And then it says grounded. A note on that, the last days have been internally quite rough. And I woke up feeling, hey, ciao, Gabri. I woke up feeling in a different place, but really had to pass through a couple of super stormy days. And just sending some love here and also, out, because that's part of the groundedness is really we need to go in and feel it. And so to let the tears, to let the rage, the resistance, to welcome it and let it be, and let it sink in. Okay. Maybe I save the other poem. Feeling the need to move. Do you need to move today? Is this high up enough? No. Let's see. Is that gonna work? There we go. So starting with the feet wide. Oh, I really have to stand back. Okay, starting with your feet wide. Knees bent. Letting the roots. Yesterday, if you were here for Hatha Flow, we explored a bit more a sense of rooting inside, within. Today, we're going to get back to roots in our feet. Roots. We also worked on roots in the hands, which I'm really enjoying, but a little more Padabandha today into the feet. And so I'm just shifting my weight and starting to feel a little bit of fluidity come up into the hips, into the shoulders. If you haven't started dancing on a daily basis, do so. Marianne, you can go the other way. For me, it's turning into a little bit more of a figure 8. Marianne is doing pretty much every day some sort of dance, laugh, something. I really recommend connecting with her. Living La Vida Marianne. Marianne Duven. Good. And then come back into your center and just a few really juicy circles. Maybe your feet come a little bit closer. Other way. So just stirring it up. And then coming back into the center. Here you can keep a nice bend in your knees, lift your toes, and then just bringing it forward and back. And maybe the arms come in as well. Then maybe you actually start to lift up heels and toes. And just kind of see what's going on there. And then go ahead and lift your heels, take your arms up. Maybe get a little bit bouncy. And then bring your heels down, fold forward. Fingertips to the ground. Just a little bit of shaking side to side with your seat. Let your head release, let your jaw be soft. Come into the center, bend knees deeply. If your feet need to come out wide, let them come out wide. Come down into a squat. Armpits come onto knees, little bounce through your seat. You can interlace your hands for a little more stability. Just come all the way down to your seat. Take the legs straight out, take the arms up. Interlace through the fingers, palms to the sky, shoulders drop down. Head and neck are free. Lengthen up and then fold forward. Bend your knees as much as you need. And a little bit of just rocking side to side. Inhale and come all the way up. And just cross your left ankle over your right knee. Come to a simple thread the needle, and this is more like a figure four. Elbows are moving in towards one another, shoulder blades coming onto the back. Rocking it out if it feels good. I'm gonna grip all the way through my fingertips and feel that support through the center of my palm as I lift up through my hips. And then lower down. Just being mindful to keep the hip bones fairly even. And the fingertips nice and anchored. Release your foot. You can stay up in a reverse bridge or tabletop, whatever this is. And then come down. Just a little boat pose. Maybe starting just by grabbing on, really squeezing knees towards chest and drawing the chest, the heart space forward. Release your arms and your hands. And then switch it. Bring your hands back. Cross your right ankle over your left. Ooh, a little bit of easy shifting side to side. Keep action through your right foot. Find the center of your palm and then draw from that center, roots all the way up through the arms into the chest, lifting up. And just pause for a moment. And then release your foot. Press through both feet. Feet are right underneath your knees. If it feels good, let the head release back. Gazing forward, come all the way back down. One more time, boat pose. Hug it all in, just find your balance. And then you can play with extending your legs. Oh, that's nice. You can release your hands. And then slowly keep support. Lower yourself down and come back up. And you can go down as low as suits you. And by suits you, I mean you're able to come back up and there's no pain in your back. Whew. Yeah? I'm going for 10. One more. Cross your ankles. Kick back dog or walk back dog. And find the roots through the soles of your feet. If you lift and spread your toes, you'll feel like your feet get a little bit bigger and wider. And likewise, you can come up and just play on your fingertips. We did a fair bit of this yesterday too. In hatha flow. Maybe come up onto both sets of fingertips. Really squeeze a bit the ground with your toes here just to draw that support in. And then spread out wide, bring your palms down, root your heels towards the earth. And then step your right foot forward. Keep the back knee lifted. Bring your hands to the hips. Bend deeply your back knee. You can just have a little bounce here. Your hands can be right at your hips. Straighten out through that back leg now. Float the arms up. Hook your thumbs, move over to the right side. Inhale back to the center. Change the hook in your thumbs and move over to the left side. And just keep your legs scissoring. Feel the breath move into the side ribs. Come back to the center. Let's bring the hands down. Take your right foot back to the sky. Down dog split. Inhale forward to plank pose. A little bit. There we go. Good. And in your plank pose, you can bring your knees down or just come all the way to the earth. Cobra. And downward facing dog. And step your left foot forward. And coming all the way up. Back knee bends deeply here. So your left thigh or front thigh comes really parallel to the ground. As you scissor the legs towards each other, I'm feeling a really nice release through my quadricep too. I love that. And then you can just extend through your back heel. So you're keeping more or less steady on that front leg. And breathe into the back ribs. And then hook your thumbs. Move over to the left. And back to center. Change the thumbs, move over to the right. And back to center. Bring your hands back down. Left leg to the sky. Down dog split. And just feel that connection of your foot and your pelvis. And then shift forward, plank pose. Lower down. Rise up. And downward facing dog. Take your left leg up to the sky. Let your right heel come down and just open up through that left knee. You can make a few circles if you like. And then you can bring that foot all the way forward. Bring your back heel down and just walk the hands out like you're in a down dog. Keep your right hand where it is. Just take your left arm, float it up. If your back heel needs to lift, let it lift. Release the hands down, walk your hands forward. Just come into a wide leg forward fold. You can reach the hands back, interlace fingers, release head towards the earth, shake it out. Come all the way back to the center. Look forward. Oh, walk your hands forward. Good. Step your left foot back to the sky. Down dog split one more time. And then shift forward into plank. In your plank pose, you can take your left leg, we did this a bit yesterday, and just extend it out, either grabbing hold of your foot or reaching it out onto the ground. And then just take your right arm up to the sky. And if you want to go for the hold, go for the hold. Might be a bit early for that. If you want to take it on the other side, bring your foot to the inside of your thigh. And then maybe, I know I'm really feeling like I need to warm up and move some energy. So I'm going to come into just a simple wild thing. Let it be about length more than about a big back bend. And then coming back through. Then take your right leg up behind you. And step it forward. Bring your back heel down. And then, just take a long half Vira, half dog. Reach your right arm up to the sky. And here, just notice that your seat wants to really open and shine out. So see if you can reach down through your right heel, really root down. Maybe that back heel lifts up a bit. That would be okay. Bring your hands back down. Take your wide leg forward fold here. What have you? You can bring your hands to the outside of your ankles. Find center through your feet. And then maybe bring your thumbs right to the arch of your foot. Just give that little impulse to lift through the arch. Walk the hands back into the center and all the way around. Take your left foot up to the sky. And then come forward into plank. Extend that leg out. Come to the outer edge, or sorry, to the whole sole of your left foot. Maybe grab hold of your foot. Bring the sole of the foot to the inside of the thigh. I'm having to shift a lot just because it's a small space here. Bring your foot and press into a little bit side Vashisthasana, tree pose. And really let the knee open like a door here. Keep your hips active. And feel the shoulder blade tipping onto your back, fingertips nice and rooted. And then step your foot back, lower down a little bit, and then press and rise. Really feel here your hand, your feet sinking in. And come back to downward facing dog. Once more, shift forward plank. Lower down. Rise up, cobra or up dog. And come back when you're ready. Downward facing dog. Bring your knees down to the earth. Perfect. Knees down to the earth. Go ahead and just sit with your toes tucked for a moment. Grab some water or tea if you need. Where's my, oh, I have to. Fine. If you're feeling up for an inversion, take an inversion, headstand, an L pose. Also a wide leg forward fold if you're not feeling up for inverting, but you want to just bring some of that energy, some of that rooting energy down. I'm going to take a headstand. And just let the headstand or the inversion really be a place to feel your roots sinking down, drawing in. Come down when you're ready. Take child's pose. From child's pose, coming up one more time. Stretch the legs out in front of you. You can sit up on a blanket or on a cushion. And let's extend the right leg out in front. And then let's take the left leg over, cross it over. Either have that right leg extended out. If you prefer, you can also bring your foot back to the outside of your left hip. And then just start with a nice long extension through the sides, and then we'll twist towards your bent knee, towards your left knee. Elbow can wrap around. Soften your jaw and your face and look over the opposite shoulder, the right shoulder. Come back into the center. Disco twist if you like. That always lifts moods. At least it lifts my mood. Gets my butt up too. Good. Come over. Set up for your twist. Sit bones are even length. And feel the roots through your feet, through your seat here. So let yourself sink in. Let yourself really sink into this posture. And so that as you come in, as you feel yourself settled, there's a sense of being able to relax as well. Still maintaining effort, sthira, but also a deep sense of ease. And then look over your opposite shoulder. And release it. One more disco twist. Disco twist yourself all the way into a seat. Good. So we should be fairly, warmed up, ready for pranayama and meditation. Perfect. That's in 6 minutes at 8 o'clock. So we're going to finish, as I said, just a few minutes early, because I would really like to support my teacher and also my practice by joining him in his first ever, I think, live Instagram. It's shocking and exciting. On Tuesday, we pulled the Metatron's Cube community. And this card was inviting all of us to find a sense of structure and form and ways that we can be of service in our community. And I wonder if any of you have been sitting with that intention and seeing what comes up. In the last, as I said, the last couple difficult days, here's what came out of that. Was this poem this morning when I opened to the page with roots. This is the poem on the other side of the page. Most importantly, love like it's the only thing you know how. At the end of the day, all this means nothing. This page, where you're sitting, your degree, your job, the money, nothing even matters except love and human connection. Who you loved and how deeply you love them, how you touched the people around you, and how much you gave them. I think that's enough for today. Take a moment and let's just check in with yourself, palms together, bowing in. As you tune into the quality of energy of awareness you're bringing to your day, connect with your intention. What is arising for you right now? What is that seed you've been nourishing? Feel the roots within, currents of energetic movement. Feel yourself rooted to the earth and rooted, connected to the people in your home, in your building, beyond. And may we meet ourselves, may we meet each other. In this space of love and connection. Namaste. Okay. Namaste. I'm going to put up right now, for those of you that want to join, it's, actually I'm going to have to check. I think it's Svarupa Yoga. I'm going to look right now because I want to make sure I get it right. Oh, yes, Svarupa Yoga. Svarupa.yoga. Instagram live. Okay, so I'll put that there. Katya, I totally recommend joining in. If you're able to, Gabra, you too. It is in English. And I wish you guys a really good day. I'll see you on Saturday morning for Mytree morning yoga. And Amy is teaching tomorrow morning. And we have a few things in the works. Slowly. Okay, big hugs. Bye.